Today is all about Zachary, Louisiana. We're going to be talking about why people would want to live here and why it may be a great option for you if you want to live in the Baton Rouge suburbs. Hey guys, Sean Ramos here. Welcome to the channel. This is Living in Louisiana, where we talk about everything that you need to know when it comes to what it's like moving to or living in Louisiana. So if that sounds like something you'd be into, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell because I'm putting out brand new videos just like this every single week. We want to make sure you get notified every time there's a new video that comes out. Just in case you didn't know, I am a licensed realtor in Louisiana, so as much as I love making these videos for you guys, the reason I do this is because I really love to help you with your real estate needs. So that number that's popping up on your screen right now, that's the best way you can reach out to me. I am the guy that replies to every single call, text, or email that comes through, so any specific questions or needs that you have when it comes to making the move to Louisiana, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm more than happy to help you in any way I can. All right, so let's get into it. I'm in Zachary, Louisiana today, and we're gonna talk all about it. We're gonna go over 4 different aspects when we talk about Zachary. We're gonna talk about proximity, the size, the style, and the cost. So getting right into it, let's go into proximity. So Zachary's in the 70791 zip code. We're in East Baton Rouge Parish. If you're looking at the map, we're up at the very top. And we're about 16 miles north of Baton Rouge. And when we're talking proximity, we're gonna be talking about specific distances to certain things that I think a lot of people probably use. So we'll go over airports, college campuses, downtown Baton Rouge, and some of the more popular shopping areas in Baton Rouge. First thing is the airports. If you're a frequent traveler, then you'll probably head into the airports quite often. So the Baton Rouge airport is only about a 15-minute drive from Zachary. But if you do choose to fly out of New Orleans, then you're looking at about 1 hour and 15 minutes to about 1.5 hour drive. And if you've got a college student or if you're teaching at one of the colleges, it's only about a 15-minute drive to Southern University, and it's probably more like about 30 minutes to get to LSU. Now, if you're looking for some of the nightlife and restaurants in downtown Baton Rouge, only about a 25, maybe 30-minute drive to get there. And then as far as some of the more popular shopping destinations in Baton Rouge, like Mall of Louisiana, Perkins Row, Town Center at Cedar Lodge, you're looking at about 35-minute drive depending on where you're going. So of course a lot of that is going to depend on the traffic. So typically people in Zachary are living in Zachary and they're going to Baton Rouge mostly for work and just to go do things, check out nightlife, go to restaurants, night on the town, whatever you want to call it. So depending on what day it is and what time of day that you're heading into Baton Rouge, of course those commute times could vary greatly. But from where we're located north of Baton Rouge, your main route into Baton Rouge is probably going to be Highway 19. If you're more on the west side of the city, you can jump on one of those side roads, take US 61 down into Baton Rouge, or if you're more on the east side of town, then maybe you can take Highway 67 straight down. But those 3 routes are gonna be the main ways you get in and out of Baton Rouge. And also I wanna throw in a little bit about golf. Golf seems to be really popular around here, probably because of the warm weather that we tend to have most of the year. Golf can be a year-round hobby. But there are some really nice courses right here in Zachary. Beaver Creek is probably one of my favorite Breck courses. Copper Mill inside of Copper Mill subdivision is really nice. It's actually closed right now while I'm filming this. They're doing a big renovation where they're redoing the greens. I saw that they're bringing in some new sand, getting rid of some trees. So I'm anxious to see what it's gonna look like once they open back up, and supposedly gonna open back in July of this year, 2023. And then you got Finwood Hills Country Club inside of Finwood subdivision, which is a 9-hole course. You do need to be a member there, but they claim to have some of the best greens in Louisiana. And then just south of Zachary in Greenwood Community Park, there are a couple more courses that I really like. So Dumas Memorial is another really nice Breck course that I like. And then there's a little 9-hole executive style course, Clark Park. They've got a nice little practice facility with a driving range. They've also done a lot of renovations there, and I haven't even had the chance to check them out. So also anxious to get over there and check those out. Next, we'll get into the size. Zachary has experienced steady growth in population over the years. And I think Prairieville and Central are probably bigger, but Zachary is one of the larger suburbs of Baton Rouge. So as of this year, the population is just under 21,000, and Zachary is the 16th largest city in Louisiana. And on average, the growth has been 1.68% per year. So it's a decent sized city. It's got its fair share of shopping and restaurants and things to do, but you still got that suburban feel despite the close proximity to Baton Rouge. But the thing about Zachary is there's still so much room to grow. So I expect that we're gonna see the growth continue and the developments continue to come for years to come. Okay, let's talk about the style. To me, Zachary has the same feel as most of all the other suburbs that surround Baton Rouge. There's a mixture of types of home and types of developments that you can choose from. You've got some older, more established neighborhoods, some bigger homes in there, probably bigger lots. Those neighborhoods tend to have more trees. It feels like they have a little more character. Finwood subdivision with the golf course that I was talking about, great example. And you've got some newer developments with more amenities and new construction homes. And typically you're looking at smaller lots, but nicer, newer houses. And I have to mention that Zachary has some really highly rated public schools. According to niche.com, they're ranked #1 in Louisiana. So of course, with highly rated public schools comes high desirability, which comes with higher prices. But there are plenty of affordable options in Zachary. You can find homes in the 2s. There are plenty of options in the 3s, 4s, and 5s. You start seeing less when you get into the 6s, 7s, and 8s. But just out of curiosity, I went and found the most expensive listing in Zachary right now, and that's a $1.75 million home that's just under 6,500 square feet of living area. It's got 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, just over 2 3/4 acres. But just to get a little more specific so you can kind of get a feel for the cost of some of the different neighborhoods. But you've got a neighborhood like Maryville. That's a D.R. Horton community. It's more of starter type homes, but you can get those in the 200s. And when you're looking at neighborhoods in the 200s, you typically don't see neighborhood amenities, but this specific subdivision does have a pool and it does have a playground. And you've got a neighborhood like Copper Mill, which is a golf course community with a really nice golf course, and there's new construction in there in the 400s. And you got a new development like Claremont, where you can get in between the 3s and the 5s. And of course you got Americana. Like I said earlier, this is probably my favorite development in Zachary. And we don't see a ton of it here, but I love these developments where they get everything you need and all the different amenities right here in the neighborhood. So here in Americana, there's a town center with different shops and restaurants. You've got a daycare. There's a YMCA right here in the neighborhood. There's a playground for the kiddos. They got this beautiful stocked lake behind me, and it's even got its own dog park. But when you get to the point where you're really narrowing down different areas of town and different neighborhoods within the town, that's when we need to talk. So that number is popping up on your screen right now. That's the best way you can reach out to me. Just reach out and let's schedule a Zoom call and we can talk about your specific needs and what exactly you're looking for. I'm here to be a resource for you for anything real estate related. So it doesn't matter whether you have an immediate need to move or if you're just in the planning stages still and you're thinking about possibly moving a year or two from now. Let's just go ahead and have the conversation. There's 100% no pressure. And guys, if you haven't done it yet, do me a favor, click that subscribe button because I'm putting out brand new videos just like this every single week, and I want you to be the first one that gets notified as soon as one comes out. As always, if there's anything at all I can do for you, just let me know. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.